Hi. Hello. 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 Welcome to Minecraft. Minecraft. Today, we're starting our first ever forever Minecraft world, which is something I've never done before. So we're just going to jump pretty much right into it. I have already selected a world seed. Like, I found a cool seed that I liked, so I was like, ooh, I could do that. So that's what I'm going to do. But before we dive into that, um, we do have mods, but it's not like mods. So this is going to be a vanilla experience. The only mods I have are like Armor Poser, Big Sign Rider, and then a couple things to tweak the game overall, but mostly it's performance stuff like sodium and lithium. We do have Iris for shaders if we ever feel the urge to slap that bad boy on. But let's get in. Nova's Forever World. And here we are. Ooh, a little leggy loading in for the first time. Well, second time, but welcome to Nova's Forever World. We're gonna get started. I don't have any like plans. I mean, I have a vague idea of what I kind of want to start with, but at the same time, I don't. So, like, it's gonna be a more chillaxed experience. We're going to stream a lot of it. I might make videos. I'm not 100% sure, but we are going to be on this journey mostly together. We spawn on this really, really cool island kind of thing in the middle of a cherry biome. And outside of that, I don't know too much about the seed. So, well. Hello. Welcome to the first ever day of Nova's Forever World. We're just getting started. I have an axe, why am I not using that? We're just getting started. I got big ideas. Whether those will translate into big real things on my world, who knows? But we'll see what happens. Let's grab a little more wood. I think for starters, we're kind of just gonna go around resource gathering for a little bit. Just some of the basics. This will be a good series. Yeah. We're currently... Where's the days? Technically, it's day 0. I have it on the stream as day 1, but technically, we're on day 0. And we're gonna continue to play in this world for forever. Making cool projects, doing cool things. That is the hope. I might make videos, but I think it's going to be mostly streamed, I think. Who's to say? Maybe I'll do clips of the Forever World. I don't know. I'll figure something out. That's a future Nova problem. I'm still figuring out how I want my streams to still look and be. I haven't decided on any of it, so it's all subject to change. Hello, bee. Pet, 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 pet. Bunny. Look at that. Look at that dude. I think the bunnies I probably like the best because they have like not only a new model, they have a new animation. I think all the other animals have the same animations. The only thing I don't really like about the bunnies is the adult ones, because I feel like that's like the almost the perfect size for the bunny, but then the adult ones are just huge. They're massive, which there are massive rabbits in real life too, but still. Little pig. Pet, 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 pet. Alright, we need blocks. We need a bridge. Because this entire area is surrounded by cliffs. We gotta bridge our way out. I sure hope you can hear all the sounds properly and nothing's too loud or too quiet. You never know with Minecraft. No! Soiled it. Ah. Rest in peace, Plank. Alright, we're just about there. Ow. Yeah. We'll just do a little staircase. Temporary staircase up. Yeah, see that's the spawn island, which is really cool. It's surrounded by this river. Well, there's an adult bunny. I think they're just a little too big, in my personal opinion. Like, I really like the baby bunnies. The baby bunnies are my favorite out of the two, adult and baby ones. So when I get bunnies, I'm sure we'll probably keep them forever young with the new golden dandelion. What did I miss? I was grabbing something. We just bridged across from our epic, cool starting spawn island kind of thing. Now we're just admiring the chonky bunnies. I was saying how I like the baby bunnies a little better than the adult bunnies. The adults are a little too thick for my taste. Oh. A village! Hello, village! Look. We're gonna have a lot of bridges. Like a lot of bridges. So not only is our spawn island surrounded by cliff and water, once we get off of the cliff over there, then it's more cliffs over here, which will be pretty interesting. What is the build you are most looking forward to? Honestly, I do not know. I have not thought that far ahead. I just have some vague, like very vague ideas. So I'm hoping with this Forever World, it can kind of unlock my creativity a little bit. Because I struggle to envision anything cool and meaningful. Right, so let's bridge over to this village. Hey, it's Danova. Hello, Cryo. Welcome to our first ever Forever World. I'm out of wood. Spruce. This is currently, technically it's day 0, but I'm calling it day 1 on stream because, you know, day 1. But this is our first ever night. You came at the perfect time to see us struggle the night away. Forever Worlds are such a cool concept. I want to make one soon. You should! And you don't even have to make like videos on it. You can just do a purely streamed. You could also do, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but like you could also do solo Forever Worlds where you just do it for yourself. No one gets to see, but where's the fun in that? Alright, we got enough for a bed. So let's just sleep before it gets too crazy. We are playing on hard difficulty, so I don't know if we're gonna survive that. It's not hardcore, but it's hard. Forever Worlds are fun. I have a Forever World that just has Crate in it. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, out of the many years that I've been playing Minecraft, I can't say that I have ever really had a solo world, especially one that stuck around. Like it's just something I've never done, which is kind of crazy. Like when you think about it, like I've been playing Minecraft for many, many years, and I haven't done a solo world that's stuck around for more than like a week. It's kind of insane when you think about it. Everything is hardcore when you play without your parents' permission. Hell, because I mean, that's one way to think about it. That's certainly one way to think about it. Let's put some of this away, because we don't need all of it on us. This will be our temporary base right here. 6 to 8 months. Anytime the Minecraft 2-week phase hits, I don't start a new world, I just keep going. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do a little more with myself here. I like Minecraft, but I never stick with it, which is kind of crazy. And I think now is the perfect time with the brand new update. Ooh, cat. I should go get those fish. Now with the brand new update and me starting to stream more, I think now is the perfect time. And I got a lot of inspiration. Let's see if 2 fish will be enough. I got a lot of inspiration from a Twitch streamer that I found the other day. She has a 6-year hardcore world that she's been playing in, and it's ridiculous. It is amazing what she's gotten done. I think she is the world record holder for longest hardcore world for females. Yeah, it's like it's 6 years and a bit. It's like 22,000 days in game or something like that. It's It's ridiculous. But she had a lot of amazing builds and a lot of cool stuff just around her world. Where's this cat going? Come here. Do you want fish? My work server ended last night because the nuclear tension. Well, maybe now's the time to start your very own forever world. Kitty! Come here, kitty! Come on, don't you want a salmon? Now it's hunting the rabbit. Come here. Greetings! Hello, Moth. Welcome to our first ever forever world. I'm trying to get this damn cat, but he don't want to. No, come back. You're going into a cave, you're trapping yourself. Come here, love me. I don't think it's meant to be. This kitty hates me. Gotta get some food. I just crawled out of bed like myself, so don't worry about it. Go get your snackies, go get your foods, and enjoy your Monday. Anytime I plan on starting a forever world, I always end up abandoning it and starting a new one. Yeah, I'm a big like start over myself. When Cress and I were playing the game, Oxygen not included, we would constantly just continue to restart because we learned some tech and we wanted to start fresh from the beginning. And I think that mentality is very hard to get out of. But I'm going to try my very best to keep this world going forever.
Good, that's still working.
Damn, this cat hates me. Yo, Oxygen not included mentioned? Yeah, it was a fun game. I never finished it because I would always constantly restart it. Man, I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna miss the Nova stream. Goodbye, Crispy. Luckily, there's gonna be a VOD. And maybe I'll even edit it down and put it on YouTube. Who knows? I did put the pedestrian VOD on... Yay! I put the pedestrian VOD on YouTube last night. The first one. Second one will come out tomorrow. Alright, get me out of this dang dark cave that this cat brought me into. Now we need a name for the cat! Look, it's our first pet! Our first pet of our forever world, guys. Little known fact, I like the Portal. I love Portal. Portal is one of my favorite games. I played Portal 1 and 2, and I posted it on my YouTube a couple of years ago. Can't say that they're great videos, but I played the games. Alright, let's take our cat back to our temporary home. Everyone getting the Minecraft itch right now, it seems. I mean, they did just release the brand new update just a couple days ago. 26.1. The brand new baby mobs, the new numbering convention, because it's no longer 1 point, data data data. It's now just 26.1. Alright, let's get you over here. And I have been wanting to do a Minecraft world for a long time, and I just haven't had the energy or time, really. And I still kind of don't. I'm a very low energy person most of the time. It's kind of hard for me to get the energy to go and do something that I'm not already like comfortable doing. Streaming being one of them. But I'm hoping to get out of my comfort zone and lock in, as the kids would say, and start streaming more, making content more. So it would be pretty cool to become a actual creator. But life's hard, man. And if you're expecting this series to be super quick and we're gonna... Oh my gosh, bats on the surface? Crazy. Emeralds on the surface? Crazy, even more crazy. If you're expecting like we're gonna get a whole bunch of progress done in these streams or whatever I do for this Forever World, you're sorely mistaken. It's gonna be a more chillaxed until I can find my footing and creativity, because I don't really know what I want to do. That's another thing I struggle with, is deciding on what to actually build. And then the real struggle comes with the creativity is trying to actually make the thing and make it look good. Yeah, because I bought Minecraft many years ago, and I've only ever really done multiplayer things with my friends. And over the years, I've grown away from those friends and grown away from those type of people that I was hanging out with before, but I still love Minecraft, and I've never really put in the time or energy to actually play the game proper, you know? It's kind of been like one-offs. And with LactoseCraft, I tried to get the vision and the energy for that, but it never really panned out with there. But I'm hoping I can get it with this Forever World and streaming it. Alright, I gotta head to work. Off to the mines. Catch you later. Goodbye, Kosui. Have fun. Accept me. Exactly. Besties for resties. Alright, let's get some of this iron. Have a fun day, Kosui. Is there any coal? I would love to find some, like, surface coal. No. Well, we're not going to leave our precious torches here. Or our precious crafting table. Alright. It's night. Things are going to start spawning. Ooh. Baby sheep. Look at the baby sheep. Let's quickly get back to the village. I don't want the villagers to die. So we have to be super careful. Because I do want to keep them alive for future things. Excuse me. This is not yours. That's what I thought. Get out of here. I have the Minecraft itch, but I bought the Fortnite Battle Pass, so I'm chained to that game for the moment. Oh my gosh. I never understood buying Battle Passes, but that's just me. Keep the villagers alive by locking them in their houses? Yeah. I mean, there's a golem around. Eventually we'll get them more... Damn, there was a battle here. Oh my gosh. Are you okay, buddy? Eventually we'll get them more secured, but for now, they'll wander around. Hello, sir. Look, these are our first wooden tools, and we don't need them anymore, so we can save them. We can keep them for historic purposes. And what those historic purposes are, who really say? Pet, pet, pet. Pet, 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 pet. We need a name for the cat. I don't have a name. I'm terrible at names. For my forever world, I want to make silly little books about my life or how I'm feeling at the time and leave them around for me to find later in life. You could make a library. You can make like the chiseled bookshelves and actually put books into them, and that could actually be useful. Oh, my alarm! I forgot that. Forgot that was on. Alright, we need more everything. Alright, this might sound crazy, but we're gonna take these iron and repair that guy. First and foremost. Oh, there's another one. I should have split them. We also need more food, so we're gonna steal these hay bales. Chiseled bookshelves are truly a great block. Yeah, I've never like. There's been so many things added to the Minecraft game, and I still haven't even really played it fully. You know, back when I first got it. So I'm hoping to explore the game, unlock my creativity center of my brain, and be like, hey, turn on. And then actually have some cool ideas and cool builds and actually live in this world. That's something I don't think I've ever really done, is live in a Minecraft world. Without chiseled bookshelves, we wouldn't be able to have functional life. Exactly. And like for Cress's idea, that's exactly what she needs, is the chiseled bookshelf, and then she can put them in the thing and have an actual bookshelf. Alright, let's just plant some trees. Those will grow up eventually, and then we can chop them down. But for now, we can chop these bad boys down. Also, they have interesting redstone potential. They do! I forgot about that. Like, you could have a library, and then have the chiseled book, have a one chiseled bookshelf in there, where you put a book in or take a book out, and then it opens the secret library where you have like your diary and stuff. I'm bad at redstone though, so I don't know how to use them. Same. You would think after my many years of playing this game that I'd be good at like redstone or building or PvP. That's just not the case. I'm not good at any of it. But I'm hoping to expand my horizons and learn at least a little bit through our journey. Alright. We got wood. We got food. We don't have a sword. I need a sword. I think we'll just do that too. I think we have enough stuff to head down to the mines. Pat, 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 pat. We need some string for a fishing pole, like, bad. Alright, there was a couple caves this way, wasn't there? When we were chasing the cat. Like here? Ooh, that's dangerous. Any material? Ooh. Oof. The creeper, la creeper. Hello, Zombert. Ooh, there was an Enderman down there. We don't want to look at that guy. The few redstone machines I've built are a simple pressure plate activated piston door and an over-engineered piston door that didn't work. Understandable. Hey, sometimes it's about experimenting. Really wish I could have my live 2D on, but my computer can't handle it. Because you would have seen me look over and like blink at the camera. I should add a creeper explosion counter. I'm gonna write that down just in case I actually want to do that. Creeper explosion. That's one. How many creeper explosions are we gonna have through the course of this world? Oh, look, we might get a second one. Hello, sir. Let's bring you up to a more suitable location for battling. Okay. Bruh. That's two! Another for the counter already. Also, I built a flying machine from the new version of the Redstone Handbook, but it didn't work because the flying machine they used doesn't work on Bedrock, even though the book said it would. Oof. I'm sorry, Muff. I wish they were a little more loving to both games. It seems, for Java players, they seem to love Bedrock a lot more than Java, but then oh, that could have been bad. We're up to 3 already? This creeper counter was a great idea! I love it! Blew up my torch. But it, Bedrock gets all those cool, like collab kind of items, but Java just really isn't set up for that. It just seems like they put a lot of time and effort into those. But that's just how Bedrock is. They can't really do that on Java. So I suppose, but still interesting. But then Vibrant Visuals is already on Bedrock, and it's not even out on Java yet, and they didn't even mention it during the live. Ow. Ow. Ow! This guy hurts! Get me out of here. I mean, I don't have any armor, but, like, still. Bedrock feels a lot more monetized? Yeah, for sure. Because they have the store. They have literally a built-in, like, shop. Vibrant visuals is just because Bedrock players can't get you. It's not just because that's what they want moving forward for their game. Is vibrant visuals. And I know they have to put a lot of work in behind the scenes to get Java ready for vanilla shaders. Because that's what it is. They're improving their shaders and their lighting engine and their visuals. That's the whole thing, and that's what they've been working on. Oh my gosh, there's two of them. I'm gonna die. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Oh. First death! I do want a death counter, so that's one. I haven't added that to, Sir, get out of my bed. I haven't added that to OBS yet. Adding a counter for any of this. Luckily, we weren't that far. Well, that's our first. If this was hardcore, it would be over. Look at him. Look at this dude. How dare they? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Ah. Okay. Let's get ourselves reorganized here. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Ah! What aim? Come out into the sun, buddy. I need to heal up more. Look at them. Look at them just camping the entrance. Get out of here. Alright, we're doing serpentine. We're gonna die again. Gruh. I gotta go, but have fun. Don't get blowed up. Well, we've had 2 deaths now. And we've had 3 creeper explosions. I'm gonna add counters for that eventually. But that's where we are. Skeletor's got us. Luckily we're not too far. But like, still. This is hard. I don't have the tech yet. I don't get the muscle memories in my grippers. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, how the there's another one. Bob and weave, get a weapon. Another for the counter. Let's just let's grab another tree. Skeletons are tough. Also, goodbye, Chris. I don't think I said that, but goodbye. Sword. Skeletors are tough. Alright, let's see if we can get our stuff back. Alright, we need to take as little damage as possible getting down there, because we don't have a lot of food. Currently, we have 4 rotten flesh as food. Look at this dude just like strafing and camping our body. Alright, alright. Looks like the other guy disappeared though. Beautiful. Let's get our stuff back. Alright, let's get ourselves reorganized. For the most part, at least. Torches. Need more torches. Alright, we did it. We got our stuff back. Oh my god. Get me out of here. I need a shield. That's what I need. I don't have any iron for a shield. These skeletons are aggressive. I've had 3 deaths already, and they're all the skeletons. But imagine this was hardcore, and I would have died. I would have had to restart 3 times if this was hardcore. I don't think I'm ready for that. Get out of here. He dropped a bow. Ha. How the turns have tabled. I missed. He didn't. Haha. Victory is ours. Whew. I'm sweating. Oh, he disappeared. I was like, oh, I see another bogey down there. Ooh. That was tough. That was rough. Alright, let's continue getting our coal. Our mission, our lovely mission. Mining it up. Oh, Zombird inbound. These guys are easy. They don't got the ranged attack. Oh my god, he's got the ranged attack. You know, I don't think I've ever really appreciated how easy normal mode is. Because this is hard mode. We're playing in hard mode. Oh, a creeper, he's already on his way. Alright, stand still. Yeah. Get shot. Oh, 2 arrows. Nice. Like, we're surviving. Soon we'll be thriving, but right now we're surviving. Until we're not. Gunpowder. I got many farms I gotta build, or I want to build. I got many builds, like ideas. I just don't know how to implement some of them, but we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get it done. Eventually. Slowly but surely. Who Shirley is? I don't know. Do you see any iron, guys? Like, I need... Or even copper? I need some armor. This cave isn't very... Copper! Hello, sir. Let's grab some copper armor. I think they need to rework the copper stuff, because that's enough for like a full set of copper stuff. Oh, I do suppose it is weaker, so maybe that's the balance there. That it's very weak but really easy to obtain. It just seems like not worth it in like most cases. Like, instead of gathering this copper here, I could probably go like 5 feet into the cave and find some iron. Alright, we're not gonna mine all this copper. We will get some more coal. Oh my gosh, it's dark. We're stuck. Oh, there goes our pickaxe. One more copper or coal here. If you were suddenly transported into Minecraft, would you survive? I mean, I guess it would have to depend if we get all the powers of Steve. Because if we could respawn, I think I could easily live in a Minecraft world. But if it was hardcore, I think I'd live for a little bit, but then probably die. Like, I'd probably get like one shot by a skeleton or exploded by a creeper. But if it was just regular and we could respawn, I think I'd like that. Alright, copper helmet. Copper chest plate. Whoa, listen to that equip sound. Metal. We're gonna sit here waiting for our copper to smelt up a little bit more. I don't know why I was putting it in the middle there. Alright, we're just gonna get enough for pants, and then we'll leave this. We'll leave this cooking. Some more torches. And I think we'll probably leave a chest of junk. The seeds and the bones, we don't need this. This is nice! We're doing it! We're crafting it up, we're mining, we're playing the game. What is it, 7? 7. I hate to say it, but if they want copper to be viable, they either need to make iron way rare, or hot take replace the stone variant of tools entirely with copper. So you would mine the copper with the wood tools? Is that what you're saying? Like when they first introduced the copper, everyone was wearing it because, you know, it was new, it was shiny. But realistically, well, I guess I don't really know, but I would say most players would just probably skip the copper stage and just go straight to iron, because it's really not that hard to find iron. Or have a nuggets on the surface of copper ore. There's already lots of surface copper in a lot of worlds, so I don't know if that would be the tech. I think they just need to like rebalance some things. I don't know if it is a... Oh, I should have made... I don't know if it's perfect how it is. Where was that cave that we were just in? Down here. Is copper... How do I... F3G? No. F3B. No. F3H. H. Tooltips. Yes, that's what I wanted. Is copper tools... about the same? Roughly. We'll use copper. We'll use copper pickaxes. Why not? Or maybe even have electricity-based enchants. Yeah, I think that's what they should do. I'd love to see some copper interact with redstone. Yeah. I think... because netherite has its, like, knockback, like, resistance, like, feature. I think there should be exclusive, like, perks per tier. And so they progressively get better. So not saying that knockback should be the best, you know, but like maybe you have a higher chance of getting struck by lightning if you're wearing copper, or, you know, something to make it like more unique, more interesting. But then again, if you don't like how vanilla is, that's what the purpose of mods are for. So maybe it's exactly how Mojang wants it and it doesn't need to change. Because this is a sandbox game and people will play it differently and want different things. And then they can't make every single person that plays the game happy, so it's just unrealistic. Or maybe even have... Oh, I already read that. Or have multiple late game armor, all with similar defense values but different perks. And that could be a thought. There are a lot, not a lot, but like, ooh, iron. There are some in the community that don't even get netherite. Like, they don't get netherite. They just stick with diamond. And then apparently there is a big part of the community that doesn't even go to the end at all. Like, they've never beaten the dragon. They just play their overworld fantasy. Oh, hello, spider. I would like some string, please. So no string? Wait, really? Yeah. There are people that play this game, and apparently it's a real big part that don't beat the dragon. Like they never go to the end. They never do any of that. To each their own. Yeah. See, like everyone plays the game differently. No one plays it the exact same. Hello, sir. Get out of here. Yeah. Alright, next Minecraft stream, I'll have the counter up for creeper, explosions, and deaths. I think that's a good statistic to track, because now we're at 4 explosions. Ooh, emeralds. Oh, the surface. Alright, so some vague plans I have. I eventually want to collect every block in the game and have like a little museum. I want to have a zoo at some point. I think that would be fun. Have every animal and mob in the game in like a fun little zoo. I do have a data pack on that gives me mob heads, so I would like to collect every mob head. There's also a data pack with mini blocks, so I'd like to collect all the mini blocks eventually. So we could have like a museum where we could show off all the stuff. I think that would be fun. I do have a data pack that makes creepers exploding sound like Mega Man from Konosuba. That's great, Cryo. That's epic. That was a good anime. I think the next season comes out this year. I think, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of returning animes coming out. I love Minecraft museums. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I'm not 100% sure on Konosuba, but I know there's a lot of big goated animes coming, getting a new season this year. Crunchyroll has released their up and coming list. I think Konosuba was on there, but I'm not 100% sure. Speaking of anime, I am now fully caught up with the One Piece anime. They have finally released all of the English. Because I watch all my animes in dubs with English because I don't know Japanese and I don't want to read my TV shows. But they have finally caught up One Piece English to the sub. Well, time to re-up my Crunchyroll account. You should, because there is a lot of animes coming out like this April, like soon. Now, granted, it'll take a little bit for the dubs to come out, but if you're a sub watcher, you'll be able to start watching them super quickly. And with One Piece, I think they're actually moving away from the way they've been releasing it. So now they're going to seasons. To like the next chapter, which is like the Elbath arc, I think is going to be one season. And they've kind of already separated it that way in Crunchyroll. But how they've been releasing it, I guess they've been doing it, you know, like weekly releases or something, but now they're just doing season based for One Piece. One Piece is legit one of my favorites, but god, that episode kind of scary. It's not that bad. If you think about it, like a lot of TV shows, like, you know, Friends or SpongeBob or, you know, anything of that nature that's been going for a long time, like they have a lot of episodes, they have a lot of seasons, so you just gotta break it down. you don't look at it as the whole. You look at it through like the arcs. So like Water 7, Skypiea, you know, like that sort of thing. I'm gonna die to the skeleton. You just gotta start small, and then start with one. You know, you start with the first arc, and then you just keep moving. Ooh. I need a shield. Can you make shields with copper? Is that a thing? We're gonna find out. Need a shield. That would be a good quality of life change. If you could make shields with copper. Not that I know. Yeah. I just looked. Because these skeletons are getting a little crazy. We'll leave that. We can put this away. I don't need all of this. Okay. Don't need the axe, really. That should do it for us. Okay. Let's continue our mining. I don't know if I have the mental strength for it, but I want to re-watch ReZero's newest season. I, for the longest time, put off watching the newest season, and I don't know why. Like, I had watched all of the... Where are all these guys coming from? I had watched all the other seasons, but for the longest time I was just like, I couldn't be bothered to like start it. And maybe that was because of the first episode being like super long, or maybe it was so far in between like releases I just couldn't be bothered. But I eventually watched it and it was great. One of my I like a lot of animes. So when I say one of my favorites, it's not really descriptive, but like one of my favorites is Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. And that's finally getting a new season like April. It's coming out April. So I gotta rewatch all of that. Get out of here, Zombolt. Nice, yeah. Ooh. I couldn't be bothered to hack and slash that guy. So, another creeper for the explosion. We're at 5. 5 creepers. I have several favorites as well, so I get it. Yeah. I just like a lot of anime. I think One Piece is definitely in my top 3, if not number 1 itself. And then it's really hard to narrow it down. Get out of here. Damn. Oh my god, that guy's got a spear! Bruh. Grimgar of Ash. Ooh, I love that one. That was a good one. And fantasy is one of all my favorites. I know it. There's nothing wrong with Isekai. I love Isekai. Also, that's another explosion for Creeper and another death. Oof. Where am I? Grimgar was nice because if I'm remembering correctly, it was like a very like realistic how people would actually, you know, survive. I haven't watched that one in a while though, so. I know a lot of folks hate us. Why? Those are like one of the best animes. Yeah, I really liked that anime. It was a little slower at times, but there's nothing wrong with that. You don't always need a fast pace, overpowered, you know, MC. All right. Let's see if we can survive a little longer. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with a freaking skeleton. We're in a dangerous place here. Let's run to the water. It's probably safer in there. This cave is dangerous. I gotta get my shield tech a little more on point. Get out of here. Okay. Let's light this up. Hopefully we'll subdue some more of the monsters. Alright, where'd that skeleton go? Or did the zombies take him out? It'd be really epic if the zombies took him out. Looks like our skeleton friend was taken out by the zombies, so epic. Thank you, zombies. Well, we're getting a lot of creepers for this explosion counter. Like I try not to judge people based on anime preference. Like there's really only one anime I judge someone for. So that's one. It's a specific case. Understandable. There's a really popular anime that I think has a lot of great visuals, and like I think overall the story is fine, but for me, I can't get past that it is a 30-plus-year-old man in a kid's body, and he's doing creepy things. I can't get past that. Yeah. It's a very popular anime, and people seem to really enjoy it. But for me, I can't. Like, I got like 2 or 3 episodes in, and I was like, this is ridiculous. This is a grown-ass man. And I was like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm sorry, but what exactly? Like, they could have done the same story and just removed all of that, and it would have been perfectly fine, and it would be super epic, super cool, but they just have to have that in. So messed up healer one? I don't think I think I've seen a clip of that one. I don't think I've watched it. Right, unless our cave opens up down here a little more, I think we might be out a cave. Ooh, iron. Oh yay, water caves. I totally won't just drown in them. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with water caves right now. Alright, let's try and find... Oh right, there was iron up there. I'm deeply concerned when someone says that's their one of the... Yeah. It's rough. I can't actually type and explain some of it, because... Yeah, no problem. I understand. Like, I know the vibes. Alright, is there any more... iron? Looks like there's more cave this way that I haven't explored. Ooh, I hear lava. Ah. Does this lead to more cave? Not really. Lava. Huh. Witch. I do not want to get splashed by poison. So I'm going to waste all 3 of my arrows where I can't hit her. Ha! Get wrecked. Iron! Yeah, some animes are a little messed up, but some are like messed up just because they're messed up. But some, it might just be because of a culture thing. Like, we might not understand like the culture of it. And that is no way an excuse for the messed up animes. But it is a different continent, a different country, different culture, different people, you know. So it's hard to put your values onto something that isn't even in your society. But there are things that are clearly messed up. Don't get me wrong. Spider, will you give me string? String! That should be enough to make a fishing rod. Would love to find just a bit more iron. Speak of the devil. True, but just like you said, something we each choose, right? Yeah. Yeah, true. Everyone's different. Some people are weirder than others. And while it may make some people uncomfortable, it's not illegal. Because, you know, it's art. But, like, it's still kind of messed up. Oh, big cave. I should get a bucket. I should get a bucket of water. That's what I should do. Let's make our way back up to our furnace. Let's get some iron smelted. Let's get a bucket. Bucket of water. How do I get back up? This way? Yeah, who's to say what normal truly is? Us, the normal ones. No. Ooh, almost fell. Yeah, normal is a subjective thing, because one person's normal is completely not normal for another, you know? Friend that likes anime? Yeah. Totally get it. Like, I wanted to watch that anime because I saw a couple cool clips, like some cool battles and cool magic. And I was like, ooh, wow, this seems cool. And then it wasn't. And there is a difference. There is a difference between animes with like dark themes and animes that are just like completely weird and creepy, you know, and not like not a good creepy. For example, Goblin Slayer, that has some dark themes in it, but it's a really good anime. And I think it's important to understand the difference between a dark theme and just plain up gross and creepy. And I think there is a very fine line. Yeah, I understand, Graf. That's totally... Yeah. Alright, let's get some buckets. I think I'm also going to get a couple more iron tools. Goblin Slayer's Peak, yeah. We've already been streaming for an hour, almost hour and a half. Crazy. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I'm just going to stream until I don't feel like it. So whether that's 3 hours, 5 hours, who knows? I want a new season of Goblin Slayer. They might be working on it. I don't know. Who knows? Let's get another iron pick. That should do us for a while. Methinks. We can leave that smelting. Alright, let's find our way back to our drop. I think it was this way. And lucky for us, there's water down here. This one I want to see made into an anime is called A Certain Broke Mercenary. At least I think that's its name. Where? Where's the Skeletor? Oh, I guess he was over there. Very similar vibes to Goblin Slayer. I wish they would dub more animes, but I understand it takes time and a lot of money. There's a lot of really good animes that I want to watch that I've seen clips of in Japanese, but I don't understand Japanese. I want to watch my show. I don't want to read my show. So I end up skipping a lot of good animes because I don't want to read. I'm just holding out hope that they'll eventually dub it. What I really don't like is when they dub it in a language that's like obscure. I mean, okay, obscure for me, but like not obscure for like the people that know the language. But like that's like its first dubbed language. Just like in English isn't, or it never gets dubbed in English. It's kind of weird to me. Like I feel like English is a very wide spoken language, even in foreign countries. And that might just be my American talking. Who knows? But I feel like a lot of people in different countries speak or can, understand English. So why there's more animes not getting English? But again, that might just be my yeehaw. my just might be my freedom talking. Oh, it exposed some redstone for me. Yeah, like for profit margins alone, English would be one of the first, I would think. That's what I would think too, but I did read somewhere that like only 20% is like English, and then like the rest are the other languages that they're dubbing. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But like even 20%, that's still big. That's still a decent amount. If that is the accurate number. But I have like a list of like 20 different animes that I want to watch. But I refuse because it's not in English. Yeah, but what do we know? What do I know? We're getting some good iron now that we're a little deeper. Well, I gotta go. Glad I caught a bit of stream. Thank you, Cryo. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for the anime talk. Grab some more coal. And yeah, I still some iron here. I suppose that the copper tools and the copper armor have made it a little easier to gather and get deeper. But again, I am playing hard, so... Okay, there was some good ore this way, but it's being guarded. Yeah, that's what I thought, skeleton. Get out of here. Alright, let's actually kill this creeper if we can. I did think we had an explosion earlier, so that's another for the marker. And a big chunk of iron right here to mine up. We'll be able to upgrade our tools and armor here soon. Oh, this is a big gold vein. Oh, it's huge. It's massive. 13 gold from that? That's crazy. Let's get some more torches. That should do us for a little bit. I don't know if I want to go super deep right now. I think I might just stay on this level of cave, exhaust it, and then head up. I think that's the plan. I don't know if we'll get diamonds. I just want to get a tad bit of more iron, probably a little more coal if I can. We can get that lapis. Let's block up this water. Yeah, we'll stay on this level, I think, and we won't go deeper into Deep Slate yet. Save that for a future dig. Get out of here. How much health does that guy have? Alright, there's a little bit more iron here. This should get us plenty of iron for our armor and tools, and then we could probably even repair the golems in the village. Yeah, we're not going down there yet. We'll come back to that eventually. So let's just light up here where we can and dig up all this. Any more hidden treasure? Oh man, it just keeps going. I don't think we'll go that way either. I think we'll dig just a little bit more and then we'll head up to the surface. I think this has been pretty successful. I mean, we did die 4 times, but not too bad. Suppose we can get a little more copper. It has been pretty useful. And it is better than stone. So that's something. Right. Ooh, some more lapis. Sweet. Right. That might be it over here at least. All right, we'll circle back to our water and we'll get out of here. I think it was pretty darn successful. We're learning our shield tech against the bane of our existence, the skeletons. Alright, we'll go up here a little bit. Big dark patch to light up. Make it a little more safe for our next trip down. Oh, more iron. Up. Okay. I think we've got plenty of iron now. What's that? Yeah, we got over a stack. We're swimming in iron. Ooh, but I really want to go up here. Perhaps ooh, nope. We're out of here. Get me out of here. Let's not let our greed get to us. Ooh. Glowing. This spider's got effects. I wonder if was that like regeneration or like strength or something? Alright, let's get out of here. We have enough for now. Let's not let the greed win. And it's relatively easy to get back down here, so we can come back at a future time. So what I'd like to do next is probably pick a location for our first project. And what our first project will be, I have no idea. We can probably just explore around our spawn a little bit and then see what comes to our mind. But I think that would be nice to maybe pick our first project location or something. Suppose we could do some basic farms. Hello, spider. Let's not die on the surface now that we are finally out of the cave. Where is the village? There it is. Hopefully the golems are keeping everyone safe. If they're alive. Let's quickly sleep, make it day. Where is that zombie breaking it down? Oh. Well, we lost a couple villagers, so maybe that's what we'll do. Secure our villagers. Otherwise, we're gonna lose them. We got our first head. Nice. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna secure our villagers. Because it's only the more time we spend in the village, it's only gonna get harder for them. that should hopefully send the villagers to their houses. Alright, there's at least... I need at least 2. That's 1. Let's ring the bell again. Pick a house, buddy. That's 2. Save as many as we can. Is there any more hiding around? Or did we kind of let the village die? None in there. Nope. I know there's at least one more wandering around. So there's at least 3. There's that guy. He might be the last. Oh, no, there's another one. Okay, there's 4. However, I don't know how many we had to start, but there's 4 left. And I don't know how far that bell actually reaches. Alright, you buddy, we're just gonna dig you into a hole, since you're not going anywhere. There we go. Villager secured. Think that is all of them secured. Alright, our villages are safe. For now. We'll eventually... There's another guy! There's another dude! Oh, yippee! Alright, can you go back in the house? That'd be lovely. No, go back in. Alright, so there's more villagers alive than I originally thought. That's great. Alright, our villagers are alive. Let's smelt up some more iron. Should probably... Oh, we never went back to the chest. Let's dump this off here. And let's go back to the chest that we left in the mines. Grab up all that stuff. Actually, we'll get it later. We'll get it later. We can actually just leave this. We can leave that smelting. Let's go and wander around and see where we want. Actually, no. Well, let's not do that. Let's just get some basic... Yeah, let's just get some, like, basic farmland up here. So we can start growing some of our own food. I suppose we could use the villagers' farmland. Like, they got stuff growing up here. Is it only this one plot? I think it is. Well, at the very least, we're gonna steal their crops. Ooh, what if we made a farm? That could be cool. Like, we could have, like, a farmhouse. And then a bunch of, like, cool different other farms. It could be on... let's get some height. I wanna go uppies. I don't have scaffolding. We should get scaffolding eventually. Let's get some height so we can actually see what we're doing. We'll go a little higher. Ooh, this is a nice land. Right, so that's a spawn. We'll eventually do something with there, and we'll make bridges all throughout this area. That's a future project. It's not a today project. What if we turned, like... What biome is this? The meadow. What if we turned this meadow into, like, a gigantic, like, farmland? Like wheat field, like big wheat fields, big carrot field, you know, that could be really cool. I kind of like that. That could be our first. That could be our first like big boy project. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll base in this village for now. Okay. So in order to get that done, what do we need? Well, we need animals, because you know a farm's not complete without animals. So we should probably go around and gather some animals and use this village as like a staging ground, probably. So we'll need... Honestly, a lot of the animals are already in this field. It's just kind of lucky. So essentially, we just need to make some pens. We can stage up the animals in this section, yeah. And then we can start growing some basic crops over here, just so we can start building up a supply. I think that's a solid plan. Let's do that. I like that. Because then we can show off the baby mobs from the farm baby mobs. Yes. Oh, we're gonna need the chicken coop with the different types of chicken. Oh, so we're gonna have to go egg hunting for that. Okay. It looks like we got a plan. Right, let's start by planting some crops. That way they can be growing while we're exploring and gathering the different animals. We should probably get some shears too, because that'll probably be useful eventually. We'll make a copper hoe. Alright, what plants do we need? We need carrots, potatoes, wheat seeds. We'll need pumpkins and melons. Beetroot. I didn't find any beetroots in this village though. So we'll have to go find some of that. Pumpkins and melons. Oh, this will be fun. So let's plant just a little bit of croppage here, just so we can get a little more. I think wheat's going to be our really big one, because I've seen a lot of cool giant wheat fields before in Minecraft. So we can try and do something like that. One more seed. Beautiful. Let's just Light it up. And we'll expand this once we get some more crops. So we'll do that soon. But let's make a chest. And then we'll just put the bed here. And let's dump some of this that we don't need. We don't need all this cobble. There. That should do for now. We need wood. Oh, I left my axe down there. Oh well, we'll make another one. Make a copper axe. We'll just do copper for now until we can get some more iron. Pet, 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 pet. We still need a name for that cat. I'm gonna call him Cat for now, though. Alright, let's grab some wood. Then we'll be able to craft some fences to set up some pens. We can gather the animals that are currently around. That should make it a little easier for us. Alright, how do I make fences? Like that. How many fences are enough? That's probably enough. And we'll grab a couple fence gates. We're gonna even like nick some of the fences that are over here too. Because I don't know if this village will stick around, so we don't need to. I don't need to keep it like how it is. Oh my gosh, that flower! These flowers are magic. They're floating on water. Let's just gather this up. Alright, so we're gonna need pigs, cows, and I want all the variants eventually. This will be a great farm. I can feel it. Yeah, so that's our first big project that we're gonna do. So we're gonna need a lot of stuff to just like get going. You know, your basic gearing up that you would do in Minecraft normally, probably. Alright, where do I want to put these? It's not a lot of space. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just do like 9x9s. Like so. Then we can put our fence gate in. I need to make a shovel. We'll dig up these paths to actually have grass in here. Alright, and then now we need to lure in our captives. Start with sheep, because that seems to be the plentiful animal that's currently around us. Come here, sheep. Come on. Come on. No, you want the wheat. I'll come back for the black one there, since he doesn't want to follow. Oh my gosh, herding animals. Need leads. Of course, we're gonna want every color, because then we can make a wool farm. So we're gonna have to get all the dyes, which means we'll have to go flower hunting eventually. Come on, sheepies. Let's go to your new home, where we'll have soft tacos later. I actually want tacos now. Maybe I should get tacos. I might get tacos. Alright, this should be enough sheep to get us going. We can make our next pen. Grab our next animal. We'll just put it, I don't know, down here somewhere. Do I have? Let's make a shovel. Let's stop being primitive with our hands and let's make a shovel. I don't have any. Because then we can flatten the land a little bit. Get us a little more room. So I saw pigs. That's probably going to be our next one, since that's the next closest. We'll eventually have to go get the other types of pigs. But for now, we'll be able to get the basic one. We'll just extend this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. fence gate. Again, we'll dig up the paths in here so there's actually grass. And now we'll need some carrots. Looks like it's starting to get a little nighttime-y. We don't have many carrots. Gonna make sure we keep those secured. Come on. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Let me sleep. There we go. Meow. What are my friendly sounds? 60. Let's turn that down a bit. The cat's a little loud. Alright, where did I see the pig? It's over here somewhere, wasn't it? I thought. Pig? Hello? Could have sworn it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. He was hiding. Come on, pig. We're going to your new home. We'll have hard-shell tacos later. I think I might actually get tacos later. That kind of sounds really good, actually. Alright, we need at least one more. Oh. Hello. Thank you for volunteering. Is there any more around before I breed them? Because I don't have that many carrots. That's one, I think. Yeah, there's one. Is there any more? I'd like at least one more. There's one all the way over there, but I don't want to go that far if I don't have to. Is there any closer pigs? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go grab that one. We'll bring him over. So then we'll have 4 total, and then that'll be a lot easier to get the numbers up. Eventually we'll have leads, and then we can just drag them, but leads are a little out of our budget. Oh, a donkey! If we get some cows, we can make a saddle. I was gonna say we have to find a saddle, but like, those are craftable now. Come on, pig. We're going to your new home. Alright, where's that other one? He was around here. Don't want to get the rabbits at the moment. Just want the pigs. Where did the other pig go? Well, we'll have to find him. Well, let's just get this guy. Let's get this guy over there. Ha! Get trapped. Alright, there was one more over here. Where did he go? Did he go down into the cave? Pig? Oh, that's deadly in there. Let's not go to that. Where did that other pig go? Mr. Piggy! I know there was another one around here. Where the heck did he go? I guess he really didn't want to be a part of the farm. Buddy, you don't want to go in there. It's dangerous in there. Dude, there's creepers. Where are you going? Sir, come out here into the light. Please, please. Let's see if we can save this guy. Alright, well that's another explosion for our creeper. Creeper tally. Alright, I know. Ooh. Don't have much of that, any of this. Ooh, that'd be nice. Do I have 7 emeralds? I don't think I have 7 emeralds. Yeah, so I got a data pack on my world that gives me mini blocks. It also gives me mob heads. So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna kill this guy. I don't have the emeralds at the moment, but I did want his heads. And I got leads. Free leads. Speaking of emeralds, there's some right here. Yoink. These 2 leads will be very, very helpful. Especially if I can ever find that pig that wandered away. Where did he go? Mr. Oinkers? Oink oink? I don't know where you went. That's alright. Next. I haven't seen any cows, and we desperately need leather. Leather is going to be a very vital resource for us. Ooh, our inventory is atrocious. Just breed up those. I like how the achievement is the parrots and the bats. Yet you can't breed parrots or bats. Just, we're gonna need seeds for chickens. Actually, no, we'll just get eggs. No, we'll get the seeds. We can put these heads away. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I got a little leather. Sweet. I can make some bundles. Because isn't it just 1 leather? Yes. That's going to be extremely helpful once we go exploring. We can put that away. I need a lot of this. Man, inventory is kind of crazy. That should just about do it. I haven't seen any cows around. So we may have to go quite the distance to find some. But I did just spot some pumpkins over there, and we desperately need some of those too for our farm. And then if we find any cows over here, we can drag them by the leads. Do cows spawn in meadows? They might not. I mean, I'm not seeing any, so I'm assuming that's probably... Look at the rabbits. A lot of rabbits. We'll get some rabbits eventually, but they're just going to hop out of the fence. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Ooh, flower. Definitely need that. There's some normal forest here, so potentially cows could spawn here if they don't spawn in meadows. We'll have to get silk touch for bees, so we'll need enchanting eventually. Or villager trading. Also, why did I decide to come out here at night? Who knows? Let's grab some of these pumpkins. Ooh. Some more two-talls. We have all the two-tall flowers now. At least the ones that you can get the bone meal from. Cows! And a lot more pigs. Alright, we're gonna try and bring all 4 of these guys home, but we'll at least get 2 with the leads. Of course, it is now nighttime, so it's extremely dangerous for us. I would like these cows too. And we can come back with the lead. Let's just... It is night. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's just get these 2 guys home. Yeah, and it looks like cows don't spawn in meadows. That's interesting. Come on. Jump up the block. You can do it. Oh my gosh, he just got slingshotted there. Did you see that? Alright, let's get up. Come on, beasties. Come on. Jump up. You can do it. Gosh, dang it. Oh my gosh, the zombie! Ah! Cows, you're gonna get me killed. We're almost home. Technically, we don't need to go back for any more cows, because we can just breed them up. But if we start with a bigger number, it'll make it easier for us. And once it's day, it should be easier to get these guys home. Alright, where's our bed? There's our bed. Alright, you guys hang tight here. Look, creeper, Alright, let's hunk shoo the night away. Hunk shoo. Me, 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 me. Let's clear up our inventory a tad. I say a tad, and then it was just like three things. Let's take a sippy water break because I'm feeling it in my throat. Let's get these cows over here. Gosh dang it. Cooperate, cow. You're going to your new home and you're going to like it. I haven't built the pen for them yet, so let's do that. Dirt. I kind of like the new varied sound effects that the animals have. Gives them a little more personality. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Let's get our fence gate down. Dig up this pass, get some grass in here. Picky! Let's get our cows in. We'll have to get the other variants of cows another time. Oh my gosh, it's a baby cow! Slide up their pens, shall we? Suppose we can breed up a sheep too to see the baby sheep. I don't have any gold. Well, I do have gold, but I don't have any smelted to keep these babies young. We'll do that eventually. Excuse me. Alright, we can throw these away into our chest. I haven't seen that many chickens around. I guess they don't spawn in meadows either. Which is kind of interesting. Alright, let's go back over here to where that flock of cows was. Grab some more of those. At least 2 more. And maybe there'll be some chickens over here too. It'd be nice to get all of the animal types today, if we can. Or at least the basic ones. So, chickens, sheep, cows, pigs. Alright, so there's plenty of cows. Is there any? Chickens! Oh, that's a good sound. I like that sound. Alright, let's see if we can lead some cows and then lure the chickens. That'd be nice. Because if we can get all of these home, we'll be pretty golden. Egg. I think I really like the new varied sounds that they've given all the mobs. Once we have like a lot of these guys roaming around in the farm we're gonna make, it's gonna really feel alive with the different sounds. This is going surprisingly well. Saying that now our cows aren't cooperating. We're almost home. Come on, chickies. Come on, cow. Jump up the block. What are you doing? Like, why is that? Come on. I'm really surprised how well this is going with the chickens. I thought we would have lost at least 2 of them by now. I'm having a harder time with these dang cows. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. Just over the hill. We lost a chicken. We lost a chicken. Did we? No, we didn't. I thought we did. They were probably combined. These chickens are troopers. They're like, we're gonna get these seeds no matter what. Versus when you lead like, or when you lure like the cow or the pig, they're like, they couldn't care less. Alright, for the chickens, we need a pen for them. It's gonna be a smaller pen. Just for now. Come on, get in. We'll give them more space to roam eventually, but I need to collect their eggs. Oh my gosh, look at the little poofs! The little poofs! They're so adorable! I love the little chirps. What the Nova streaming again? Yeah, NickNav, you didn't know? We're starting our brand new, Forever Minecraft world. We're currently gathering animals. And we're gonna be playing in this world for a very long time. A small creature update, yeah. Look at them, look at the dude. So we're currently on day 9 of our Forever world. We have 4 deaths, all to skeletons basically. And then we have 9 creeper explosions. We're keeping track of how many creepers blow up. Yes, we've had 9 creepers blow up on us, and then we've had 4 deaths. What we thinking of the sulfur update? I think it's too soon to really tell until we actually get some of the snapshots, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be more in the update than just what they showed during Minecraft Live. But I didn't like how they did Minecraft Live, because it was just like 20 minutes, you know? Like Minecraft Live used to be like an hour-long show with challenges, you know, community votes and creator challenges, and like it would actually be like a really cool live show. But now it's a pre-recorded show that only lasts for like 20 minutes. And then the big update that it used to be a big update that they would announce, but like the drop update that they announced was a ketchup and mustard block and a slime that does nothing besides like bounce around like a ball. So I think it'll be a good update, but I didn't like how they like packaged it for Minecraft Live. I don't like how they did that. It just felt very underwhelming and very disappointing for Minecraft Live. And I think they really need to get away from that system because it doesn't work. They're causing a lot of disappointment and anger in the fandom for no reason, because it'll be a good update, I think, in the end, but like just they used Minecraft Live, the big event, you know, to announce 3 things. And I know there's going to be more, but like still. I'm curious to see what the Redstoners can do with that update. I wonder how they're going to do that too, because it's weird. It's an entity, but not an entity. It's very interesting. Like, I think it'll be fun. It's a ball in Minecraft basically, and then sulfur caves. I hope they do a lot more with the sulfur caves, because right now it's really, really bare bones. And they could take a lot of inspiration from real life sulfur caves and hot springs and other stuff to make it really cool. And I hope they do, and I hope the community tells them, and I hope they listen. But only time will tell. All right, I got the basic animals. There are rabbits around, but we can get those later. Yeah, I think in the end, I think we will. It's a new thing. It doesn't feel Minecrafty at the moment, but once it's in the game and people are playing with it, I think people will eat it up. And it'll make making mini games super easy too. Since the mob loses free movement when you give it a block, I wonder if observers can see. That would be interesting. That would be, and I'm sure if you sheared it with a dispenser, shears in a dispenser, and then you could dispense a different block. So you could probably make like a switcher. So like the cube goes into the mechanism. The block that it's in it gets sheared, picks up by a hopper, and then like a new block gets dispensed, and then it picks up that, gets a different property. That could be probably one way to do something cool with that. Alright, what do I want to do now? eventually, our first big project is we're gonna make a big like farm with like nice big wheat fields and stuff in this big area here. So that's our first big project that we're doing. So we're just currently gathering some of the animals up. I don't have any really big plans for My Forever World. We're just gonna kind of take it one day at a time and play and see how the world progresses. I've been on a Hermitcraft watch streak with their season 11. I love Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft is one of my favorite Minecraft groups. I say one of my, it's the only Minecraft group I watch, is Hermitcraft. But I love Hermitcraft. But recently, as in last night, I was watching a Hermitcraft stream and they raided into someone that had a 6+ year hardcore world that they've been working on, which really, really inspired me for this. I was already planning on making this world, but it really inspired me for this one. She's been playing in hardcore for 6+ years, has got 22,000 days or so in game, and her world is beautiful. It has a lot of cool stuff in it. I knew a lot of tubers since, always, but never followed. Yeah. Alright, I think we should just explore a little bit. Let's free up some inventory. I don't really need that. Don't need that. Let's free up some inventory and then let's go explore our world. Probably deal without that. Because then we can probably find some sugarcane, because we don't have sugarcane yet. We need different plants, like melons, beetroot, cocoa beans. We need stuff for a farm. So let's, like the old McDonald type farm. That's kind of what we're doing. Season 11 got my. Now I watch like 10 different hermits. It'll do that to you. I'm really excited for Decked Out 3. Tango is a master at making mini games like that, and I'm really excited to see what he does with it. A little laggy generating the new chunks, but that's okay. I don't know if that's coming across on stream, but oh, we need to find some firefly bushes. That'll be nice. Sugarcane! Yippee! Ooh, dark oak forest over there. Ads. Welcome to Purgatory. You can't even hear me say that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nicknav. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Your soul has now been added to my collection. Anyways, I was saying it's like, welcome to Purgatory when you were having ads, but you couldn't hear me say it, so. F them ads, yeah. But thank you so much for the sub. I do plan on streaming a lot more, so hopefully that won't go to waste. Look, there's a dark oak forest over here. This is a kind of cool, like, cove kind of thing. Because unless... I think that goes out to the ocean. Maybe. We could probably do something with this eventually in the future. So I think the current plan for right now for our stream is we're going to go explore the world, gather up some different plants and saplings and stuff. But my base on the last lactose was stolen from Impulse? Yeah, Hermitcraft is really great. Decked Out 3 is going to be amazing. And I know you said you didn't watch much of the older seasons, but you're in for a real treat if you don't know what Decked Out is. In for a real treat. And you don't need to know what Decked Out 1 and 2 is to like appreciate Decked Out 3. But if you have the time, you should go check out what the other Decked Outs were. Because Tango has spent a lot of time and effort into making a really awesome card building, deck building game within Minecraft, and it's crazy. This is going to be our first, maybe not our first since we were caving for a little bit, but this is going to be our first like surface night that we're not skipping, because I don't have a bed on me. So we're in for some danger probably. With how much crazy stuff I see Tango doing, it can't not be me. Exactly. The Hermits are just on a completely different level than most people, I feel. Right, give me more saplings so I can leave. Oh my gosh, I think I just saw a baby zombie. Oh. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Get out of here. I ain't getting zombied today, son. I would like another sapling, please. Suppose I can just break these leaves. Probably get one. Time for you to be the... Oh, I don't know about that. I can be me. There's no replacing any of the OGs. There's no replacing anyone, really. But, like, Etho especially. Ooh, a little bit of lag. But we're just gonna be chilling in our forever world. We're gonna be building it up. Nautilus. Nice. I don't have any saddles, but we're just gonna be chilling it up, building some cool stuff, having some fun in this game we call Minecraft. Oh. Ooh, that was dangerous. Look at this. This is cool. So this is like a cool little big cove. And then it has like one channel basically that leads out to the ocean. That's cool. I wish I started watching him before now. Oh, Azuma is one of my favorites too. Alright, I don't feel like crossing an ocean at this moment in time. But we can explore a little around the edge. Interesting. Wonder where that doll goes. I have pumpkins already. I found sugarcane. We live near cherry, so I don't have to worry about that. I got oak, I got birch. Sure wish it would become day already. Get out of here, creeper. You wanna shoot the creeper? No? Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna die. To the water! I was not paying attention to my health. So eventually, we could probably make like a couple farms out here in this ocean. It's realistically not too far. Ooh, that's why I had an enchanted bow. Alright, let's get out of here. Get away from these dudes. Still not today. Hey, lesson learned. Take a bed with you. I'm playing the Final Fantasy VII remakes. Ooh. I've never played a Final Fantasy. I don't think I've even seen a Final Fantasy, really. I mean, they must be good. There's 7 of them. This is my first Final Fantasy, and you're starting with 7? I mean, I don't really know if they... I don't know if that's an overarching story or anything, so... Oh, ooh, spruce! Grab some spruce trees. Alright, that can go in there, that can go in there. Ooh, berry bushes. I completely forgot about berry bushes. Ow. Would like some saplings, please. I'd like 4, because then I can grow a big tree. Not very, Oh, there's one. One more. Oh, beautiful. Alright, I think that way's home, right? Yes, that way's home, so let's continue going this way, just like kind of around the edge. There's some backstory / origin stuff I think I am missing, but you don't have to play in order. You don't always follow the... Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. I want to... Ooh, pigs. Alright, it's good to know that these guys are here. We'll get these varianted pigs over to our farm eventually. We'll come back for them. Right now we're kind of just looking for growables. Ooh, that's a different village. Let's go to the village. They might have beetroot. But yeah, I want to play the Resident Evil games. I watched the newest one, Requiem, and that got me inspired. It was like, oh, I could play all of the Resident Evil games on stream or on YouTube or something. So eventually I want to do that. There's more than 16 Final Fantasy games? That's crazy. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. Ooh. It's a pale garden. I don't know if we want to tackle a pale garden at the moment, but go over to this village. So you said you're playing Final Fantasy VII. How is that? How is that going so far? Is it pretty fun? There's a lot. This is the first is also from 1987. Oh my gosh. Is that the is that the fantasy of 87? We have a lot of good biomes around us. This is a pretty good world. Any goodies for me in this village? Oh, lag. Yoink. Ooh. Another bundle? I'll take all this. Ooh, almost fell. Yes, I'm gonna steal all their workstations. I like it a lot, but 7 Remastered is being split up into 3 games. That's a lot of games. They're splitting up 1 game into 3. Seems kind of greedy. Oh, that death sound did not sound good. Oh my gosh, the new death sounds sound crazy. No leather. Just kind of hoping for leather. Is there anything else in this village? Be lovely to find some beetroot. Is this beet? Beet? Beet! Yes. Alright, how do I... This can go in there. Suppose that can go in there. I forgot the workstations stack. Crazy. I don't have any fish, otherwise I'd get these cats. It's fine. We live in a village. Let's continue on our journey, shall we? We'll visit the Pale Moss another day. Wolves. Do I have bones? I have a bone. Let's see if we're lucky. Well, it's pretty much a total remake. The first 7. This is 1997, so modern graphics and complete art. Yeah, but like, there can't be that much story in that game enough to warrant splitting it to 3 different games. Alright, I gotta listen to one that sounds good, because I don't like all the new wolf sounds. Oh, he didn't like me anyway. Okay. Yeah, some of the new wolf sounds are kind of crazy. I think they're a bit much. Some good mountains over here. Look at that. We're just kind of doing a perimeter of our spawn, though. Seeing what's around. Oh, goat! We'll have to get some goats eventually. Ooh. I need emeralds. Do some trading eventually. Ooh, another village? Well, we can go to that village another time, I think. The first game took me 40 hours, and that's without the free DLC that I am starting now for Final Fantasy VII. I thought you were doing 17? I don't remember what you said. Regardless, that's a lot of games. That's a lot of hours. Maybe I'll look into them. Alright, so this cherry, I believe, is our spawn. And then we went all this way, but we didn't go on the other side. So I think if we explore that other side a little bit, might be pretty good. We'll save that village exploration for another time. I don't feel like climbing that mountain. Oh, it's getting night again. So if we can make our way back home first. Yeah, it's over here. And then we can come back out. Once it's day. Yeah, there's our home. Oh, we can make minecart tracks. Ah, and go to different like places around. That'll be nice. That'll be cool. Ooh, little flower bound. This is a really nice world. It's got a lot of different biomes, all just around spawn. Oh my gosh. The bane of our existence. Skeletons. Hopefully we can avoid them. And get to sleep. Oh. Golem's fighting a skeleton. Take him out. There we go. Now we can sleep. Alright, Golem, you're our protector, so you're gonna get repaired. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Let's make another chest. No, 2 chests. We're getting some pretty good stuff, though. That's for sure. Alright, we don't need these spears. We don't need that chest plate. Don't need the wool. Don't need this wood. Don't need the dirt. And we can put that pickaxe away. Alright, I think we're all set to go explore again. Alright, so this is the bridge we used to come across this land when we first spawned. So what if we go onto the other side now? Check out over there somewhere. Because this is the spawn here. For those that weren't here at the start of the stream. It's like this cool mountainy thing surrounded by water within a cherry biome. It's really cool. I found it online. So this surrounds like this thing, and it'll be really cool. We can build something really cool here eventually. What that might be, I don't know. That's a future me problem. So let's just bridge across, make another bridge, and then see what's on the other side of this mountain. Oh, there goes a rabbit. Oh, he dropped some meat. It's not worth it. Right, we're almost there. I like what the new rabbits look like too. I'm a fan, but I wish like the adults were like a little smaller. But I understand what they were going for. I was gonna try and show you one, but I guess the one that was here died, like just now. So, like, I really like the baby ones. I think the baby ones are like the perfect size. But I suppose they were going for like chunkier rabbits as the design, which is fine. but the new rabbit like animations, because they hop around, and then they stand up on their back legs, and then like look around and tilt their head. It's really great. And if we come across one, I'll show you. Any rabbits? No? Okay. What is on the other side of this mountain? Oh, there's one. So that's a baby rabbit. He hops around. Probably went for hares, but called them rabbits because maybe. I think that's the perfect size for the adult rabbit, but that's the baby one. Look, and then he stands on his back and then twitches. It's really great. So cool mountain here. Let's actually go to the top of this, and then we can get like a lookout. Yeah, see, there's the adult one. I think it's just a little too. Huh? Excuse me. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Huh? That's what you get. Sneaking up on me. Yeah, I think the adults are just a little too thick for my liking, but that's just me. Because the rabbits are bigger than cats, I think. Oh. How did I miss that? I guess that's where that guy came from. Right, let's be careful of powdered snow. But let's see if we can get to the top and get a good lookout. Again, I did not bring a bed, so that's wonderful. Nova doesn't like him. Just the rat. I think it's the rabbit just doesn't look proportional to how everything else is. But they could just be the giant, because there are giant rabbits in real life. They're like huge. Like there are rabbits bigger than a small child in real life, so it could literally just be that type of rabbit, which is fine. Right, I know it's hard to see, but through the snow, that's Spawn, and then it's surrounded by this cool cherry ring. I didn't know that was there. So let's go there. Let's be very, very careful, though, because I do not want to perish and get in a death loop with these pillagers. Actually, we should probably just avoid the pillagers, because I don't think we're ready with our copper armor. Yeah. So, on the other side of our mountain is... more mountain! That's cool. Is there anything new? We could build some cool stuff out here. That's for sure, though. Again, what that might be, no idea. Ooh! New biome spotted. Cougar attack. Oh, maybe we can find some worm chickens. This is your forever world. You got time. Exactly. That's why I'm not worried about it. Look, a new biome. And this is really close to spawn. Hello, sir. We'll get you to our farm eventually. Warm chickens. Do I have any seeds? No, but I can get seeds. If we can get a couple warm chicken eggs before we leave the area, that'd be great. I do not have an axe on me. Lovely. Looks like we're punching trees again. We got a lot of biomes around our spawn, and I love it. It should be super easy to grab, like, materials. Sapling. Alright, I want to get as many of these natural warm chickens around here as I can. There was a lot, but they scattered, like, instantly. Holy shit. You, sir, get in this hole. Alright, where are the rest of these warm chickens? Up there. Hello, sirs. You're going to follow me now, and you're going to like it. I fell. Oh, and there's a spider. Gotta be careful of that. Let's not kill our chickens while attacking the spider. Get in the pit. Is there any more? Like, I could have sworn there was a whole bunch of them around, but I only see 3. Okay, it's really dark. I should make a bed. I see some sheep over here. Let's go steal some wool. Gotta be careful though, we're in Creeper Central. 1. Thank you, sheep. Playing Ring Around the Rosie with these guys. Sleep. Hunk shoe, hunk shoe. Me, 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 me. I can't believe you don't have mending yet? What are you saying to me? We just started. Literally. This world is only about 3 hours old. We're on day 13. Right, is there more chickens around? I could have sworn there was a lot more than 3 when we like first entered this area. Spider? Get over here. Oh well, we'll just breed them up. We'll get mending in due time, don't you worry. Look at the little poof. Alright, let's see if we can make some fences. Don't you even think about it. You're not escaping. We'll just do this. That's not enough. Lovely. Actually, dig this up and get a fence gate. Come on, chickies, you're in the way. Get out of the hole. I wanted you in the hole, but now I don't want you in the hole. Now get out. Come on. Thank you. Yep. There's a lot of mountainous terrain around this area. It's kind of insane. All right, this is here now. If we die, we'll spawn back there at that bed. Let's just go a little deeper into the savannah and see if we can come across any. Oh, this is a very small savannah. Unless it continues farther that way. Yeah, not a very big savannah. That's okay. Is that a jungle? Oh my god, do we have like every biome just surrounding us? That's a jungle. Well, we definitely have to go visit the jungle. It's right there. We're on a jungle adventure. I hope, looks like it's a very small portion of jungle, which is fine. I just need a sapling or two. Some, cocoa beans. Again, I don't have an axe, though. Alright, we got cocoa beans, now we just gotta get a couple of saplings. Probably a struggle to get some saplings out of this area, though. Especially since we don't have an axe. We do have shears, so I can get a couple of these vines. We can use those for decoration in the future. We make a little vine farm. Alright, jungle leaves. I need a couple of saplings from you. See if we can punch this tree down and get some saplings from it. I think once we complete our journey here, I think we'll go and raid someone. Because it's been almost 3.5 hours, and I think that is plenty of time just to get us going. First stream, you know. So once we get a couple saplings, we'll head over to our temporary warm chicken base, and then we'll raid the Kresu wolf. There's one sapling. I'd like, again, 4, so I can make a big tree. There's 2. 2 more. Come on, saplings. Really? Nothing? He wants a cheese pizza with nothing. Nothing? That's a good meme. I like that meme. Come on. Just 2 more. Give me 2 more saplings. It really, it hates me. It's not giving me the saplings. Oh, bamboo! I almost forgot about bamboo! Oh, we definitely can't leave this area without the bamboo. Ow. Alright, we're just gonna survive with the 2 saplings. We can make scaffolding once we get some more bamboo and some string. Ooh. That's a death hole. There ain't nothing down there but death and pain and misery. Alright, let's try a little bit more punching for some saplings. And no, nada. Lovely. Alright, let's head back to our temporary base, and then we're gonna go raid Kresu. Alright, where did I leave those chickens? Oh, I can lead some of these pigs over to the temporary base too. Sweet. Come with me, sirs. You're gonna love your new home. Is it here? Is this where it is? Yes. Oh, my lead. Come on, get up the hill. Alright, we'll sleep. We'll sleep, say our goodbyes, and then we'll raid. We'll raid the Kresu. Come on, sleep. There we go. I think this has been a wonderful start. We got a vague idea. Oh, there's a warm chicken. We got a vague idea of what we're gonna start with. Like we're gonna make a really cool farm with a bunch of different animals. I think it's gonna be lovely. So that's our first big project is that. So now we're gonna be gathering for now. But that'll have to wait until our next stream, I do plan on streaming at least 2 more times this week. Not tomorrow, but Wednesday. I plan on streaming Wednesday around the same time as today. And then I plan on streaming Friday around the same time as today as well. Whether that's Minecraft or a different game, I'm not sure yet. But I do plan on streaming some more. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I'll see you on our next one.